Welcome to the AEC After Hours podcast. This is not a yoga session. We are here with Courtney Grimes. And before we introduce her, if you don't know what the AEC is, it's the Amarillo Exchange Club. We are a networking group in Amarillo, Texas, and we focus on networking, referrals, and community outreach, which is my favorite part.
Pretty cool.
So we're here with Courtney Grimes of Beat and Bow Homes. Courtney, jump into it. Tell us who you are.
I'm Courtney. Thank you for the warm introduction. I work at Beat and Bow Homes, and I'm a mama, and that's me.
Okay. So how long have you been at Beat and Bow?
4 years. 4 years this month, so.
This month?
Or December, I guess.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. I'm not going to lie to you. I couldn't hold a job down for a very long time. And I think the longest job where I had to clock in and clock out with somebody was a year. So congratulations on 4.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It feels like it's been a long time.
Yeah?
Yes.
Why do you say that?
Well, Beat and Bow in a whole, I've experienced since 2018. Okay. So, a long time.
How so?
My parents. So, they downsized when I was in high school.
Okay.
I was a senior, and they went through Beat and Bow. And that's how I got introduced.
Okay.
Yes. We were at their options meeting, actually, designing their home. And I said to the guy, his name's Eddie, I said, I want to work here. And he was like, well, graduate high school and you can. And then here I am now.
Really? That's how it started, huh?
Yes.
What did you do before you got into Beat and Bow? Were you in school or were you doing something else?
So after I graduated, I moved to Lubbock and went to esthetician school there.
Okay.
And then moved right back to Amarillo because nobody wants to live in Lubbock. And I got my first esthetician job at Awaken, which at the time, it was the coolest thing ever because that's the only really spa that I knew about in Amarillo. So the fact that I got my first esthetician job at my dream place, I was like, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I worked there for a few years. And then when I found out I was pregnant with my first, I decided to go something a little more family friendly. Not that Awaken wasn't, but I knew I wanted something with paid time off, benefits, things like that.
Right.
And so I was thinking, I was like, man, I should reach out to Eddie, which was our sales guy at the time, who ended up becoming my sales manager. And I texted him, I was like, are y'all hiring? And he was like, yes. And so it was kind of a God thing that the timeline worked exactly how it needed to.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell us, what exactly do you do at Beat and Bow?
So I'm a new home specialist. So I help guide the process with the sale. So whenever someone comes in, we really dig deep into why they're moving, what they're looking forward to, what they're wanting in their home, and what are the things they want to avoid. And then from there, we just narrow down a floor plan that would work best for them. And then we take a look at the floor plan. And then we have homes that are already available and done, or we can do a new build. And so we would determine which one works best for them and go from there. So really, my goal is to find out more about why they're moving so we can determine the best floor plan.
Okay. So what space they need and
yes.
whatnot.
Because you can, and we really try to dig deeper. So it can be for instance, we had this guy that came in and he was like, I'm just ready for something new. I've outgrown my space. A lot of people will just take that and be like, okay, let's find something bigger. How big is your space now? So instead, I was like, okay, well, how long have you been living where you're living? And he's been living there in this apartment for 15 years.
Wow.
So 15 years and all of a sudden, it's just not working for you.
Yeah.
That doesn't just happen. Nobody wants to move.
Yeah.
Packing up boxes, that's not fun. And
Nope.
so really I dug deeper and I was like, okay, you've been there for 15 years. Why now? And then I learned he's actually very sad and very depressed in where he's at because he's alone and he doesn't have the space to have another person.
Okay.
And so his whole point in moving is so he can get a dog.
No way.
Yes.
What?
And so he wants to have a little companion so he's not sad when he comes home. And so it's not that he outgrew his space. It's because he's sad because he can't have someone else there with him. And
dang, that is so wholesome.
Yeah.
In a way, that kind of hits me different because I'm a dog person. I freaking love dogs. So I can totally relate. Why are you giggling like
because
that?
I cannot relate.
Are you telling me you're not a dog person?
No.
What's up with that?
They're just kind of gross, and they make noise, and they have hot breath, and it's stinky.
That's what men are. Aren't you married?
Yes, you're right. You're right.
I'm just joking. I knew she didn't like dogs. I just wanted to bring it up.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool that you dig deep into your clients like that. Is that something that you learned at Beat and Bow, or is that just how you operate?
No, I definitely had to learn that skill. Most humans just naturally were curious. But at Beat and Bow, they really dive into being more curious because, someone could say, like, I don't want my room at the front. Okay, well, most people blow past that, but we can find out, this person doesn't want their room at the front because their last home, a car drove through that room. Like, there can be so many reasons why they don't want something there, and that can completely change what home or how you can make the experience one that like changes their life forever. Really. So
wow, that's awesome. So let me ask you this. Personally, I do business on relationships, and it sounds like you really create that relationships through the line of questionings and the consulting that you do. How often do you get to follow up with your clients, and are there ever any repeat business, or is there any ever repeat business?
Absolutely. So with our home buyers, bi-weekly, we're in touch with them. So from the very beginning till the very end, and even after they close, we're still reaching out, like, let me know, like, if you need anything. Or if I know that there's a buyer that loves Halloween, I can call them at Halloween the next year after they've closed and be like, okay, let me see your decorations. How does it look? And even some buyers, like, we still will go to dinner, or we just have those relationships still.
Really?
And yeah, we've created so many friendships through it.
That's great.
Yeah.
So from an entrepreneurial prospect, let me ask you this. How do you remember all that? Or do you have something in a notepad where, okay, Tony really loves the 4th of July? Like, do you see that, or do you just remember those things?
Well, I do put it into, like, our database. Like,
okay.
The more information that I can have in there, the better. Because what if they call and have a question and there's nothing in there about them? Like, how is that person supposed to help them if I'm not there? And so we have all of that in there. But once I put it in, most of the time, like, I just remember things about the buyers because we grow that relationship. And it's just like I know stuff about you because I've learned about you. So I just never forget it, really.
No, I love that. I love that. I'm somewhat like that. I joke all the time that I have the most useless facts in my brain, but I can't remember song lyrics or movie lines.
Okay.
And then my wife will ask me a question, but hey, what's this thing? I'm like, automatically no. She's like, I don't know how you do that. You know what I mean? So switching gears back to the buying process.
Yes.
How many different, I guess, models or blueprints, right? Is that the right word? Do you guys offer?
We have over 40 different floor plans. So, just an example, we have one floor plan, but then it has 3 different elevations.
Okay.
And so we call those like sisters. And so because they're the same layout, but they have like multiple outsides that you can choose.
Okay.
So we have tons. We have from 1,000 square feet all the way up to 2,600 square feet.
Okay.
So if it's their first home, their last home, or anything in between, like we have it.
So you said elevation.
Yes.
For those of us who do not know what that means, what is that?
Like the design of the exterior. Okay. So if it has like an archway, or if it's, straight cut, or has stone or not stone.
Okay. So when someone walks into your office, do you have different types of carpet samples, stone samples, like all the things?
Yes.
Yeah?
So we have a whole design center. And so when they get to that point in the process, this is my favorite meeting. They come in and we go over like which granite do they want, which, faucet they want, plumbing fixtures, lighting, flooring, all the things. So they have within range of Beat and Bow options that they can choose from.
Okay. Now, do y'all provide financing, or do y'all just do the home stuff, the selling?
We do the selling, we provide the home, but then we have preferred lenders who we recommend they reach out to.
Gotcha.
Just because we trust these people, we've worked alongside them for years, and we know that they're going to treat our buyers well, have on-time closings, and they have access to our system, so it really helps streamline the whole process.
Awesome. Who's your top mortgage lender? Who's your girl?
I love Callie.
Callie?
Of course.
Callie Arredondo?
Yes. So, but so specific days is specific referrals. Because we have our preferred lenders come in office. That day. And so if it's a Tuesday, then it goes to a specific person. But Callie is one of my best. She's my mentor. And so she's really, honestly, Callie's probably the reason why I'm where I'm at today because of her knowledge and just how much she's poured into me. I'm going to cry, but I love her.
Rip.
Shout out she's just
Callie
done
Arredondo.
a lot for me and love her.
Yeah. So. Shout out Texas Tech Credit Union. She's also part of our networking group, and she's an amazing businesswoman and sharp, and she has affected and impacted so many of us. So I feel you on that. I wish I had tissues for you. She's really crying, y'all.
I'm fine.
But it's all good. It's a moment of gratitude.
Yes.
Right?
Like between her and who used to be my teammate Brandon, he's my manager now, which is a little weird, but I've grown so much because of them. Like it truly is like, yes, my husband and my kids, but those two people.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, our family is our safe space, but we also need people around us that'll elevate us, help us grow. Because our kids, they love us because they're our kids. Yeah. Our partners love us because they choose to love us. But the business people and the other people we decide to put in our circle that we choose to have. Yes. Does that make sense? They're important people, I guess I should say.
100%.
So, what's the most enjoyable part of your gig? Job?
Oh my gosh. I love it all. Like I thought esthetician was my dream job, but this is like my dream job now, which God put it at me at 18. Like I knew that was what I was going to do. I just didn't know it. I would say hearing the stories of all the different buyers that we have and we really changed their lives completely. And so hearing their stories and being able to see like the person that never thought they would be able to buy a home and now they're a homeowner and they're changing the trajectory of their entire family's line. Yeah. That's awesome. Like we have people that come, like we have from the Congo and they move here and they're in what's the word I'm thinking of?
They're in, what do you mean? From the Congo.
They come from the Congo and they're...
I don't know. I can't remember. Brain fart.
What is it called?
It's a brain fart. I'm sorry. Are they refugees?
Yes,
is that what you're
refugees.
Saying? Okay.
So we have refugees that come and they have worked so hard and they can literally come and they'll pay for a home in cash because they've come as a refugee, worked extremely hard, lived well below their means, and they'll come buy a home in cash. And it is like a moment they never thought they would experience. Yeah. And then they go and they tell all their friends, they're like, go with Beat and Bow. And so we've got to build those relationships. So right now I have several buyers that have come from Turkey and they're here for work, but it's like just hearing their stories of how they got here and even someone like it's just, I love all of the stories.
I tell you what, so being a child of refugees myself, I noticed in our culture, I'm a Lao American, but in my culture, if my grandpa did business with you and you did a great job, he would literally go get his friends, his cousins, his family. Hey, you're going to go buy a house, but I want you to go be my person. Take him to the office and say, this is Courtney. When you're ready, you need to come see her. Yes. Is that how it is with them?
It literally, like they will bring their friend, like show up with their friend.
Yes.
And they'll be like, take care of my friend. Yes. And I'm like, I got you.
I love that.
Yes.
I love that. How many keys have you handed over to families over your career?
My gosh, a lot.
Yeah?
A lot, yeah.
Like hundreds?
Probably.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yes.
That's amazing. And you're able to keep up with the majority of them?
Yes.
Dang. Are you there when they, like, do you show up at the house like, okay, congratulations, here's your keys, or how does that work?
Okay, so we do all of our closings in-house.
Okay.
We don't want them to have to, be like, oh, where am I going? Like, go to an unfamiliar place to close. So they come to our office, they close with our closing specialists, and we give them the keys right there.
Okay.
At our office. Okay. So, and it's just the best feeling. And they come out and we throw confetti at them, and they're like, ah! And it's like we do their little pictures, and it's just so fun.
That's cool.
Yeah, it really is. We try to make it an experience every step of the way.
Absolutely, because here's the thing. People aren't going to remember what you tell them. They're going to remember how you make them feel.
Amen.
And I feel like I've known you for a little bit. You know, you've been in the group for, 6 months, you think?
Since March.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
And through the time I've gotten to know you, you are a very joyful, cheerful person. And you are...
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
And honestly, you truly do want to make people be or feel that they're seen and heard.
Thank you.
And I really respect it, and I appreciate you for that.
Thank you.
Because a lot of people do need that. Mm-hmm. So it takes a special person to know they have that gift and then put it into their business. So that's awesome.
Thank you.
Is there any instance where you had a client where you would show up to their, obviously they closed, you got the keys, and then you said, you know what, I want to go with you. Let's go open the doors and all that. Like, do you do that? Is that a special occasion kind of thing, or have you ever done that?
Like after they close?
Yeah, like, let's go watch you put the key in that door.
Honestly, sometimes like even at the very beginning, like when we go look at the home for the first time, I'll let them unlock it. Because that way they like it puts them like they're already the owner the first time they go see it. And so really after they close, these people are like ready to hit the ground running, and they're like, no, I don't have time. Like,
you
let me move
outside.
my boxes. They're
Give me my key.
Unless you're going to grab a box, like leave me alone. And, no, I'm just kidding. But so really I've started that at the beginning. Like I just give them my keys and they can unlock it for the first time then, because that's like they can take ownership of it then.
Yeah, you just let them create that vision, right? That's awesome. Yep. So, what's the hardest thing that you've been through in this field, or what's the hardest lesson that's made you so much better?
I would say, having empathy. Sometimes I can really like get going and they'll be like, hey, like I don't love this. And I'm like, okay, like, this has already started. Like there's nothing like that we can change for it, because really we can't change some things after the home has started. And I've learned, like, if I dig into that empathy and I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, but why isn't this working for you? Like what's the concern? And really find out the why and overcome why they're upset. That has changed everything, because then they have a little bit more trust and they can kind of overcome whatever their objection is in the moment. So leaning into my empathy, because that can be hard for some people. And just being patient with people, because sometimes we can get into the groove and we're like, okay, like we really have to have this in right now, or so just being patient with people. And that was something I had to really learn and lean into and listen to other people, because I used to be like sorry, and Brandon had to sit down and be like, hey, you can't like just say like
brush it off.
Yeah, like okay. And so that's something that Brandon really poured into me to lean into, and that's changed everything.
That's awesome.
Or delivering bad news. Nobody ever wants to do that. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, nobody ever wants to do that. You touched on the word empathy. So for the longest time, I always had the idea that I could never feel what another person felt, right? And me and my wife talk about this all the time. And I do have sympathy, but then I read a Bible verse last week in Ecclesiastes. And it said, try not to judge, but try to understand.
Yes.
And that is the purest definition of empathy, is trying to understand what the other person is going through.
Yeah.
And that really changed my perspective. Now, I've only been practicing this for a week, but it has opened my eyes to a lot of things. And I think that's cool. You can do that.
Yes. I used to not, though. And there's still some things I'm like, I'm not having empathy for that. Not work related. But it's you're not feeling what they feel. You're just understanding what they feel and trying to help them with that.
Yes, absolutely. So you talked about Brandon, your partner who was your manager, and you speak highly of him all the time.
Yeah.
So that speaks to the culture of Beat and Bow.
Oh, I will never be able to put into words how incredible Beat and Bow as a company is.
Yeah.
Like,
well, try for me. Tell me all the things.
You can, like, the grace that they have, the heart that they have and like the mission. So like our mission is spreading the kingdom of God through marketplace. So yes, that's building an excellent home and executing it well and trying to keep it affordable for buyers, but also like a portion of like the profit that we get, it doesn't like not going to some CEO that's like raking it into their pocket. It goes to around the world. So we do different things like in Africa, like literally all over. And so we each get to go like on a vision trip once a year. And we go see and dedicate our time to the places that we're serving. Like, so if we donated towards this one charity or this orphanage in Africa, we get the opportunity to actually go there and see the change that we've made.
Wow.
So it's pretty incredible.
Have you been on one of those yet?
I haven't yet. I'm going to Chicago in August.
Okay.
But I've had kids every time, or a newborn every time. I've either been really pregnant or have a really young kid. And so it just hasn't worked out. But the stories that I've heard from people when they come back from one, it is literally life-changing. And so I can't wait to experience it.
That's cool. That's awesome.
It's pretty neat.
So in past conversations we've had, you mentioned that Beaten Bow is owned by the employees. Is that right?
Yes.
Can you tell us about that?
So we're an ESOP, so employee share ownership program. Instead of having like a 401k, we have shares in the company. So it's kind of confusing. I'm terrible at explaining it, but it's basically we each have shares in the company, and as the company grows, the share grows.
Okay.
And that's how we'll retire, essentially. Now, you can have your own, like, Roth or IRA on the side, but it's not even needed. And a lot of people don't even know about an ESOP, but, like, Shields, the big sport place,
Shields.
They're, like, the second largest ESOP.
Wow.
Like, they're an ESOP. And so that's pretty cool. I didn't know that when I first started, and then I learned, and I was like, wow.
So that's pretty neat because, like, if you win, everyone wins.
Exactly.
So then you want everyone to strive for greatness and strive for the success and work hard, be diligent, and live by the culture.
Yes. Like, we have to have an ownership mindset. Like, this isn't, there's never like that's not my job, I'm not doing that. Like, this is all us. And so if I see trash, like, pick it up because that's your company. Like, you're,
I mean, I feel like everybody should do that anyways.
Yes.
You know, there was a story I heard a long time ago about two guys that started working at the railroad. And one dude was still digging ditches. And one day a train came by, the executive train came by. And there's a CEO on the train. He stopped the train, hopped out to, hey, Billy, what you doing down there? Come talk to me. Billy goes up there, talks to Bob, hangs out, goes back to work. Billy gets back on the ground. Bob rolls off. The guy Billy's working with says, hey, how do you know the CEO? And Billy goes, well, 50 years ago, me and him started working here at the same time. And he's like, well, then how come you're not in that train? And Billy said, because Bob came here to work for the company. I came here to work for $10 an hour. You know, and I think that everybody should have an ownership mindset. So, hey, real quick, let me reintroduce you. This is Courtney Grimes from Beaten Bow Homes here in Amarillo, Texas. She is what did you call yourself, a specialist?
New home specialist.
New home specialist.
Yes.
And we're just having a little chat about what she does and how she gets to bless people with their homes, whether it's their first home, second home, or third home, whatever it is. She's your gal. So we talked about the Amarillo Exchange Club.
Yes.
How long have you been with us?
Since March.
Since March. And how did you find us?
Callie
Arredondo.
Literally since Callie started, she has been trying to get me to come. She's like, you would love this. Like, it would help you grow so much. And then I finally got to the point where I was able to have childcare early enough.
Okay.
And I was finally like, Callie, I can come. Like, my mom said she'll watch my kids. And so
that was the only thing holding you back was childcare?
Yes, I didn't have someone that early. And
That's
so
fair. That's fair.
I had really been like waiting for the right time. But I've known about the Exchange Club and I've followed it for a while. And then Callie's been like, hey, like, come on. And I finally was like, Callie, I can do it.
I got it. I love it. And we do meet pretty early. We meet 8 a.m. on Thursdays.
It's the best decision ever, though.
I think so, too. So let me ask you this. What and how has the club helped you grow personally or in business? Like, Spill the beans.
Honestly, in my confidence, 100%.
Yeah?
I remember, like, when I first come to the meetings and we'd have to stand up and present, I'd be, like, shaking in my boots before I'd have to stand up. And I'd be like, oh, my God, I have to talk in front of these people. And now I'm like, oh, this is, like, I can speak in front of people.
Yeah.
And that was my goal in 2025, was I wanted to be better about speaking in front of a group of people, like talking to like 3 people. I'm like, sure, whatever. But like more than like 3 people, I was so nervous. And now I'm like, this is like second nature, it feels like.
Yeah.
And so just practicing the standing up and talking about me. Nobody wants to talk about themselves, but like standing up and talking about myself has really helped in my confidence. Yeah. And I love being able to refer to other people that I can trust. And so when I have a buyer that's like, hey, I need this, and I'm like, believe it or not, I know a guy. Yeah. And so someone had, a tractor that needs to be cleaned. Like, I'm like, I got you.
Yeah.
So being able to have the people that I can refer to also helps in my confidence, because I'm not like, oh, like, let me find out for you. I'm like, no, I got you.
No, it's powerful when you can say, I know someone, or I got a guy, or I got a girl. Like, the power of networking is amazing. Yeah. I never really believed in it, but when I first came to, I was like, I dig this. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I honestly didn't get into the club to get referrals. I just wanted to be around like-minded people who are striving for something great and provide value as far as whatever I know. But there's been so much value I've been able to get from everybody else, because everyone in the club is so great, so sweet, heavy hitters is what I like to say. It's been great.
I agree.
But I will say, when Courtney first came to a meeting, I don't know if I was there the first time, but the second time she was there, I was there. And I think I sat next to you, and you were so quiet, so reserved. You were like not a peep, from the mouse in the church house or whatever they say.
I'm just a baby.
Not a peep. And then now she's like part of the Christmas committee, throwing out ideas, bringing all the energy. I absolutely love it. Man, so let's switch gears. Let's go back to Beat and Bow. How does Beat and Bow, this is probably a question that other people are going to want, but like, how does Beat and Bow's like warranty stuff, like is there a 3-year, 4-year? I don't know nothing about that stuff. So go ahead and spill the tea on that.
So at Beat and Bow, we do a 2-year comprehensive warranty. So anything that has to do with the workmanship of the home is covered. So whether that's cosmetic or behind the walls systems, we take care of it. I know a lot of people, they'll do like a 1-year cosmetic and a 2-year systems. And so it's like after the first year, it's really just behind the walls. But we do full 2-year. And then 10-year structural warranty, which is through a third-party company. But we do have an incredible warranty team, and they have grown so much. And so it's been so fun to watch them from the time when my parents were purchasing their home to now. It's honestly like a 180, like the things that they'll cover and the things that they'll do. They just really have a heart for the buyer. So before, or some places you can go and they're like, sorry, like, you scratched the paint on your wall when you were moving in the very first day, like you're out of luck. Yeah. And our warranty team, they do a proactive 30-day appointment. So after 30 days of moving in, they're going to come, and anything that you've noticed, or say if you did happen to scratch your wall, they're most likely going to help you out. Yeah. And if they can't help you with something, they're going to give you the contacts and set you up for someone who can help you. So they're pretty great.
No, that's awesome. I mean, like you said, from the time your parents bought the house to now, complete 180, nobody is perfect.
Exactly.
No company is perfect. We're all in business, yes, but we're also learning how to be better every single day. Exactly. Some people might say, man, Tony B used to detail my cars and they were terrible. Yeah. But I bet you they won't say that now.
Exactly. Exactly. And it's all like, everyone's experience is going to be different, because everyone's home is different. So you could, like, someone could say, like, I love McDonald's, and one person could say, I hate it. Me personally, I love McDonald's, but my husband, he never wants to go there. And so it really just depends on the person's experience. Yeah. Even if, someone didn't have a good experience, I know our team still tried their hardest to make them happy.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I love that. What's your favorite McDonald's order?
Honestly, give me a Big Mac, a McChicken. I love every single thing from McDonald's. Even
man.
fish fillet.
Really?
I'm going to give it to me, baby.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I haven't had McDonald's since 2014.
Okay, well,
so that's
I'm
like
disgusting.
11 years maybe.
Go you.
No, it's not even that. It's just like, I saw YouTube one time. This lady found some McDonald's fries in her and cheeseburger Happy Meal leftovers in her car, and it was still like in good shape.
That makes me think. I had this loaf of bread. I swear it's been in my pantry since like September. And I got it out of my little bread box because I'm a grandma. And I was like, there's no mold on this. What's happening? Did I eat it? No, I threw it away. But I was shocked.
I'm telling you.
So what's happening?
I'm telling you. So let me ask you this. I'm very curious.
Okay.
Does McDonald's today taste like McDonald's from whenever you were a kid?
I don't remember.
Oh, I don't know. You just throwing it down, huh?
I just eat it.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. Well, is there anything else that you need or want the listeners to know about your process and what you do for Beat and Bow?
Yes. I want people to know it's not hard. Like, it is so easy to get into a home. If you think you can't do it, I promise you that you probably can. And if it's a rare case where, you can't get approved, we will find someone to walk with you. I
hope they're not walking through.
Every step of the way until you can.
Yeah.
And so we make our process easy. So when you come in, you don't need anything. And then once you decide to get your name on a home, we only require a $1,000 construction deposit, which goes towards their closing costs, a loan approval, or sign an agreement. So if they give us their deposit, we have 7 days to work on that approval and sign your agreement, and you're golden.
Wow. So I can just walk in there and just say, don't know what I'm doing. Help me out.
Yes, that's my job.
Wow. That's great. So what areas of town of Amarillo are you guys building in right now?
Right now, we have our first master plan community, which is Homestead.
Okay.
That's off of 34th and the Loop. So right behind Sam's Club on Sonsi.
Okay.
So master plan is it's going to have parks, all kinds of great things. It's super cute. If you haven't been by the park, it's like a barn and there's a tractor. It's adorable.
So it's already out there, set up?
Yes.
The park?
Yes.
Wow.
It's like themed. It's really adorable. There's a street called Dutton. So for all our like Yellowstone lovers, like it's great. And then we also have Heritage Hills, which has been a pretty growing community for the past few years, so it's established, but we do have home sites over there.
Okay.
And then most recently we've released Beacon Point again, which is off of Sundown and Western. And so it's a little farther out there, but those are where our most affordable homes would be.
Okay.
Well, I lied. Some of our lower prices for specific homes, and then in Homestead we have our 1,000 square foot homes.
Okay. So what is a master plan community? Is that?
So that is like we have down to every detail planned the entire thing where we have the parks, we'll have greenscapes, so like a grassy knoll, people can go kick a soccer ball. Just fully themed when it comes from the street names to the park. It is a full theme.
So how many houses are going to be up there?
Close to 600.
Really?
Yes, and we have about a year and a half to 2 years left out there.
Wow. So, and I've driven out there, past it. There's a lot of movement out there.
Yes.
So
it's down to a science. So
right behind Sam's. I need to go see this park.
You can actually like leave the community, and that road on Sam's that used to like end, it goes all the way across now. So you can get out of the community and be right at Sam's.
Oh, it goes all the way over?
Yes.
Wow, look at that.
Yes, pretty cool.
Gosh, I'm not. I shouldn't use the word hate. I really dislike driving in Amarillo now. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's so much traffic, especially peak hours.
Yes.
I feel like there's way more people
It's crazy.
out and about than there should be. So just running down the street to United or Walmart neighborhood Walmart, I hate it.
No.
I don't like it.
Yeah. This will be so convenient for people like you. You want a new home, Tony?
I do, but not anytime soon.
Okay.
I just actually trying to move somewhere, but
Okay.
yeah, cat's out the bag, I guess.
Yeah.
But
The lips are sealed.
so how can we get a hold of you? Social medias, phone numbers, emails, spit it out for us.
Yes. So my phone number, I have a work phone and a personal phone.
2 phones.
Got 2 phones.
You're Kevin Gates.
Yes.
I hope you guys know who Kevin Gates is.
I don't.
Well, I hope you don't know who Kevin Gates is, actually. But yeah, 2 phones.
Yes. So you can reach me on my work phone Tuesday through Saturday at 806-670-4249. Or you can email me at CourtneyG at at beatenbow.com. And then if you want to connect on social media, my Instagram is Building with Courtney, and then my Facebook is just Courtney Grimes at Beatenbow.
Awesome. Well, it was great having you here.
Yes, thanks. It was fun.
I've had a lot of conversations with you, and there was a lot of insight here that I didn't get last time, probably because I asked crappy questions last time, but
Never.
I truly enjoy it. I meant every word when I said I love how you operate, the way you move, the way you do things. You truly care about people and the circle of people around you, not just us, but your clients, your family. Maybe not the dogs, but
yeah, no, forget the dogs.
Man, keep going. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
And I really wish you much success and all the things. So thank you for being here. It was a pleasure. And again, this is the AEC After Hours podcast. We're here with Courtney Grimes of Beatenbow Homes. You guys go check her out. She is your new home specialist.
Expert.
Expert, that's right. All right, we'll see you guys later.